The story of Alice in Wonderland, read by Alan Bennett, is available on a BBC record or cassette. Now we go back to May 1964 to join a packed audience of children who are now adults with the ever-young Eamon Andrews about to utter the immortal word that cued millions of voices into action.
Yes, it's Crackerjack. Well, welcome once again, boys and girls, and for this last edition of the series of Crackerjack, now we have a real cracker of a program lined up for you, starting with Bert Hayes and his music, all your old friends. We have from the States Vic Perry, we have Peter and Gordon, and we have those very good companions, Leslie Crowther and Pip Hinton.
Hey, Bert's going mad, isn't he?
Oh, we're at the end of the season.
Yeah, we've got to give him his head, I suppose.
He's doing 9 years after all.
Our final show is starting, but we will soon be parting. Another Crackerjack is nearly through.
The fun that we shared and created, well, makes us feel sort of related, really. Well, at least I feel that way, Leslie. By the way, do you?
I think so, yeah. Where there's a river, there's a fish.
Where there's a wishbone, there's a wish.
They go together, so do we. Where there's you, there's me.
Now, where there's a teacher, there's a student.
Why there's an April, there's a fool.
They go together, so do we. Where there's you, there's me.
Now,
We agree, like sugar goes with tea, like honey goes with bee. Wherever you go, I go.
now, where there's a collar, there's a tie.
Where there's a secret, there's a spy.
They go together, so do we. Where there's you, there's me.
Hey,
Isn't it done?
no.
I can do that.
I think you're showing off a bit.
Where there's a river, there's a fish. Where there's a wishbone, there's a wish. They go together, so do we. Where there's you, I'll always be. Where there's you, there's me.
Oh, that's very good. Hey, wait, just the old hoop in there.
No, I've just been reading those letters. Remember those poems we had sent in by two sisters about Pip?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're marvellous.
You never heard them?
Right.
Oh, we'll read them to you.
Yeah,
There you are.
yeah,
Here's
lovely, thank
another
you.
one. Pip Hinton. No. She has a lovely little face. Her ears are small and full of grace.
Oh, yeah.
Her healthy skin just glows and glows. She has the cutest turned-up nose. Gaze on that nose, and underneath she has 2 rows of pearly teeth.
Very nice.
What says she as she smiles with ease? I think it's Gorgonzola cheese.
Oh, it's very nice. I like
Jolly
that.
good. This is all about your clothes.
Oh, my clothes.
She wears boots in wet weather. They look like dark brown leather. She has a summer dress that's new. It's pale pink and drip dry, too. Her evening gloves are white. She takes them out at night. She wears a scent that smells quite new. I think it's heaven sent, don't you?
I think that's very nice.
Good, aren't they? But we did them another way, do you remember?
Just wait.
Go on, yeah,
We'll
go on.
start. Don't you listen to this. Go on. She has a lovely little face.
She wears boots in wet weather.
Her ears are small and full of grace.
They look like dark brown leather.
Now,
Her healthy skin just glows and glows.
She has a summer dress that's new.
She has the cutest turned-up nose.
It's pale pink and drip dry, too.
Gaze on that nose, and underneath
Her evening gloves are white.
she has 2 rows of pearly teeth.
She takes them out at night.
I love
I bet you do. What says she as she smiles with ease?
She wears a scent that smells quite new.
I think it's Gorgonzola cheese.
I think it's time we went, don't you?
Yes, come on.
Well, this evening, we have reassembled all the champions who won championship on Crackerjack. We're going to find the champion of champions tonight in a very tough battle. But let's just meet them again now briefly. You remember them all, I'm sure. Here they are. John Bates, Catherine O'Donnell, Peter Eldridge, Annette Osborne, Judith Nichols, Paul Kleiman, Andrew Pilling, Robert Sharp, and the present champion, Alan Whitehead. A nice big hand for them all, yes? And then, just for fun, we're going to have a little game, nothing to do with the Champion of Champions race, so if you take your places, a little mat race. Would you like to go on over? We've divided them into 3 teams, 3 boys, 3 girls. It's a relay race, and we've prizes for everybody taking part, some nice boxes of chocolate, but the winning team will have autographed records, which we have here, from Peter and Gordon. Now, let me see here. Right. Now, what's going to happen in this relay race is here's team 1, team 2, team 3. Would you get on your mats, please? On this mat, they have a saucer. Using the mat and not touching the floor, they've got to go to their opposite number who has a cup, pass over the saucer, then come forward with cup and saucer to the third member of the team who has a spoon, and then the last member goes back on the last leg, and the first team to get the cup, saucer, and spoon on the table over there will be the winners. Ready, get set, go. Oh, the ladies are leading just by a fringe. Quick, 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 quick. We did tell the ladies they could have tracksuits, but they prefer not to spoil the fashion. Right, pass it over as quick as you like. Wow, on the job. Oh, the ladies are winning, I ask you. Lady by just a short nose. Yes, pass it over as fast as you get there. Don't tell me the ladies are going to beat the boys on this. It looks a bit like it. Can't get a start here. The engine is misfiring. Oh, this is a runaway win for the girls, I think. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. And the ladies have won. Well done. Where's the winning team? The ladies, there, your chocolates. Ladies, your Peter and Gordon records, autographs. There you are. And the boys still get their boxes of chocolates if they've got sweet teeth. Come on, boys. There you are. 1, 2, 3. 1 each. That's it. And it's about now. It's time to meet our first guest. We know him very well on this program. He's been away in his native North America for the last year, just over it. And it's a delight to say welcome back to Vic Perry.
Well, hello, boys and girls. You know, last week I saw a magician. You know what he did? He took a drink. Then he dropped a glass into a paper bag. Took a bottle inside that, and then he made it... Gee, I've forgotten how he did it. Oh, well. Can we borrow a couple of boys here? Good. Hello there. What's your name?
William.
Mine's Uncle Vic. Hello. What's yours?
Brian.
Barney?
Brian.
Oh, Brian. Well, mine's Vic. Brian, tell me, this is Bill and Brian, right? We've got an egg here and a bag. I want you to feel it's really there. Is it there? Come in closer next to me, then you can really feel it. Is it there? Yes. It is? How about you? Is it there? It is. Watch it very closely. Here it is. Look. Nothing there, huh? Would you mind holding the bag? Have you got the egg anywhere in your pocket? Around the back or anything around there or down here? No? Well, just come right over here a minute. Are you sure you haven't got it around the back one around there? No? No? Well, just come back again. How about you? Have you got it? You have. Thank you very much. I thought somebody had it. I tell you what, would you come over here a minute to stand next to him? We're going to try, if we can, to make it disappear again. There it is. Okay. Watch it. Feel it's there. Okay, there. Watch. Here we go. Take it out of your pocket. That's the idea. Thank you. You see how it's done? Hold that a minute. Do you mind? What about you? Do you have anything around the back one around there? No eggs hidden there, huh? How about you? No eggs hidden? They're all in the bag. Good. I'm glad of that. Tell me, do you like sweets? Have a sweet. All right. Have one. Here you are. Good. Would you like a sweet? Have a sweet. I'll have one, too. They're yours. Yes, out of your pocket. Just come over here. Tell me, what about the trout's pocket down there? Do you have anything down there? What have you got there?
I don't know.
You don't know? You've got something, I hope. Why do you wear your hands on your shoulder? It looks silly up there. On your shoulder. Take it down. Yes. My goodness, he writes books and all kinds of things, this boy. You say that in the trousers pocket down here you've got some money, perhaps, huh? No money? What do you carry there? Take the hands off your shoulder. It looks silly up there. What are you laughing for? Just come back. What are you laughing for? You lost your pen, didn't you? Better put it away. Yes. Put it away in your pocket somewhere so you hide it. You call that hidden? What about this? Isn't that yours? Better pick your pen up. You just dropped it. That's it. Look after it. What about this? What's that? What does that do? Does something or other, I presume. And you had this, didn't you? Yes, and I think you had your pen. No, your pencil. You had this. Here's your pen. Look after it. How about this? Yes, how about your keys? How about this? Isn't he silly? Here's your pen. Oh, by the way, would you hold this for a minute? That's cotton, right? I want you to put this cotton away in your coat somewhere. Whereabouts you going to put it? In here? In there? Anywhere you like. In there. You look after it? What do you carry that for? You don't know what it's for. What about this? How about this? Want your ruler? Are you all right now? You are. You want your watch? Yes. You know, these things get around, don't they? Tell me, I want to thank you for coming. Goodbye. Count your fingers. Got everything? You have? What do you have underneath there? In your coat? In the coat pocket around here. What's this? Look, in here, look. Oh, no. You came in with two for the price of one, huh? Well, I want to thank you for coming. Goodbye. I want to thank you for coming. Don't forget you also want something else, your comb. Yes, you have got a big head. Goodbye. Thanks for coming, boys. Hope you're all right. Give my hand. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Goodbye. Don't forget your pen, will you? Yes, you better have that. There you are. Bye.
Thank you very much, Vic. I just don't know how you do it. Marvelous.
Nor do I. It fools me. I would enjoyed being here, but tell me one thing. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Well, tell me, how many crumbs on a loaf of bread?
Oh, Vic, I couldn't answer that question.
You couldn't answer it? Well, you lose. Pardon me. A cabbage for you. Bye.
Well, there you are. I don't know how Vic Perry does it, and I never will know how. Now, with the series coming towards its end, a lot of us will be going on holidays. You will before very long. And I know that Leslie and Peter and Pip are already thinking of what they're going to do on holiday, but one thing they're not going to do is what they did last year. They decided to go on a cruise in a not very good sort of ship, not much room for passengers, but what they didn't know was that they were going to meet a criminal, a stowaway.
I knew it's no one shouting to me for help. You know what they said? If you're in trouble, go and tell the captain. Right. Come on, get dressed.
What's you mean ordering me about like that? I have a mind of my own.
Well, why don't you bring it with you?
Huh? Oh, very funny, very funny.
Hey, I can tell you something that will make you hold your sides.
What's that?
Your pajama trousers are falling down.
Hey?
Morning, boys.
Hello, Pip. Oh, lovely breakfast.
Breakfast.
Smashing.
There we are.
Lovely.
Haven't you dressed yet?
No, these are our long underpants. Of course we're not dressed.
I say, you heard the news?
What?
The captain says there's a stowaway aboard.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, he's wanted by the police for robbery with violence. Oh, surely you're not frightened.
No, of course I'm not.
Oh, well, that's good, because I just wondered if you go into my cabin to see if he was in there.
Yes, all right, Pip, I'll do it. And, I'll get my dressing gown first.
Oh, yes, right.
I'm not scared. Don't you worry about that. I'll soon show them I'm not afraid of a robbery with violence. I'm telling you.
So will I.
Yes.
I should probably give him a little judo.
Yes.
Yes, I should probably give him a half anchor at the back, you know. Give him a double thing. Break his back probably in 3 or 4 different places.
Jolly good idea.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I've got a black belt.
You need it to keep your pajama trousers up. Right then.
Yeah?
After you, Pete.
Oh, no, Leslie. After you.
Leslie's first.
Oh.
Ladies first.
Now, there we are. Well, Not in here.
No.
That's where it'd be.
Yes.
There's a noise in there. I see somebody in our cabin. It's the stowaway. Right. You know what to do? Go and tell the captain. Right. What's that for? You to hit him with. Meet him, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Gotcha. I couldn't find the captain anywhere.
Madam, you've just won the jackpot. I'm the captain.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
What's the matter with you lot?
Did your nurses drop you on your head when you were babies?
Oh, no, Captain Sir, my lord. We couldn't afford nurses.
No, sir, so our mothers did it. Now, I want you to keep a careful lookout for this stowaway. Yes. And if you see anything, report to the bridge. Right. Up, forward, up the spurs. Oh, landlubbers. There. What a funny fella. Yeah. Right, take another piece of toast.
It's all your fault, you know. Why is it my fault?
Well, there's only one difference between you and a donkey.
What's that?
A donkey wears a collar.
I wear a collar.
Well, there's no difference, then, is there? All this talk about a stowaway.
Well, I mean, they do come on ships, you know.
I know, but...
Ooh, yes. There's lots of them about.
you flogged the toast.
I haven't touched your toast.
You have flogged the toast.
I have not touched your toast, have I? And in any case, these stowaways are all old.
Go and tell the captain. Come on out.
Oh, please, sirs, don't be hard on me. I'm only a poor old man.
You're wanted for robbery.
Yeah, with violence. Violence.
Oh, you must be talking about somebody else. Another stowaway, perhaps. I'm only a poor old man.
How dare you stow aboard this ship?
Hey, wait a minute. There's no need to slash an old fella like that.
Well, he shouldn't stow aboard this ship.
Yeah, but there's no need to use such aggressive tactics.
Why shouldn't I?
And you shut up for a start.
And another thing. I'm not having any more.
Oh, sir, please have mercy on me. I'm down on my luck. And I can't afford the fare. And I've got a wife and 8 kids. And I've nothing to eat for days.
Well, I'm sorry, but you shouldn't have done it.
Oh, please, sir, don't give me away. I only did it for my wife and 8 kids.
Well, there's one very good reason why I won't give you away.
Oh, what's that, sir?
I believe you. Coming back. Oh, you're in the cabin. You're all right.
Look, these are my 2 friends that found your stowaway.
Stowaways?
Yes.
Stupid to think they can get away with it.
Yes.
Right, where is he?
Well, in the...
That crewless clot in your cabin.
Oh, he's here.
Not him, the stowaway.
Oh, there's no stowaway here, is there, Pete? Certainly not. No.
What's the matter, miss?
Oh, it's nothing. I just put my toe underneath Leslie's foot.
There's something going on here. I'll have to search this cabin thoroughly. Ah, yes. I'll start with the wardrobe.
Do something.
I'll start with the wardrobe.
No, we think there's somebody in that cabin.
Leslie, who?
Well, it's not Doctor Who, is it? It might be the stowaway.
Can't be. He's in the water. My foot that time.
Right. I'll go and tackle him single-handed. Brave fellow.
All right, then. I've got that. No, you haven't. Yes, I have. He went that away. He's, I'm only pretending to be the stowaway to get rid of the flipping captain. Why? Because he's a harmless little fellow that wouldn't hurt a fly, I'm telling you.
True.
He has got a child and 8 wives.
A wife and 8 children.
Them as well. Yes. It's a very large family, I'm telling you. Right. Come out now.
Thanks. Now then, hand it over.
No, you've had all the toast.
The money on the stick-up, this is the valuables.
What? It's the robbery. With violence.
Oh, yes.
Go and tell the captain. Right. Stand back, you. 1 word out of you, and I'll punch you on the nose.
Oh, yeah?
That's 2 words.
Out of my way.
Yes, but... Come on.
I ain't got reason to believe you are a stowaway on this ship.
No.
Oh, yes, I am.
Come on, this way. No, this way.
That's the way to do it. This way. There we are. Where is he? Right, okay, come on. You go in there, flush him out. I'll stand behind this door and belt him when he comes through.
Good idea. Right, we'll go and get him out there.
Are you right? Right. All right. You stay there.
Come in!
We've got him. That's done it. We've got him, Captain.
Oh, marvellous, rather.
Wonderful job. That's a pleasure.
I knew you had it in you.
Thank you very much indeed.
Brave
Nothing
fellow.
to do.
I'm very sorry, boys. I know exactly what to do. Go and tell the captain. Yes, what you see, I can
Well, there you are. That's one way not to spend your holiday. Now, we've got two very welcome stowaways on Crackerjack. As I told you before, you've asked for them many times, and in inviting them to join us on this show, we once again turn to the hit parade. So it's a big welcome for Peter and Gordon.
If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. You just leave my woman alone. I know that you've got some money and you've got a brand new 57 too. But if I ever see my little girl in your new car, I'm gonna do some work on you. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. You just leave my woman alone. I don't believe in no trouble, and I don't want to start a fight. But if you take me and stay away from my little girl, well, that will be alright. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. You just leave my woman alone. Yes, you just leave my woman alone. Well, you just leave my woman alone. Please lock me away and don't allow the day here inside where I hide with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love. Birds sing out of tune and rain clouds hide the moon. I'm okay, here I'll stay with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love. So I wait, and in a while I will see my true love smile. She may come, I know not when. When she does, I'll know. So baby, until then, lock me away and don't allow the day here inside where I hide with my loneliness. I don't care what they say, I won't stay in a world without love.
thank you, Peter and Gordon. And now we come to a very important moment of the show where we try to find our champion of champions from the 9 people who've won double or drop throughout the series. Now, we're going to have some fun, but the questions are going to be tough. They have to be when we have 9. And we've again divided them in the same 3 groups as before. So we'll have quick questions for each group of 3 and then end up with 3 so as we have a straightforward double or drop. And Gillian Comber is going to help with the scoring because it might get complicated. And the questions in the envelopes for the final. Good. All right, well, we'll see who becomes the champion. As I say, we operate with 3 groups of 3, 1 out of each group of 3, and it will be fast and fairly tough, but not too serious. 1 out of each group will go forward. Now, I have a number of questions in groups of 3 here. I'm just going to shuffle them so as we don't know who gets what question, and we'll take them in the order that they come out of. Right? 3 questions, 1 point for each. Now, Peter, your 3 questions are these. Who first reached the summit of Mount Everest?
Shrub and Tillery.
Correct, and Sherpa Tenzing, 1 point for that. When did they accomplish this?
1953.
2 points. Where is Mount Everest?
Nepal.
In what?
Nepal.
Nepal, yes. Well, it divides Nepal and Tibet, the Himalayas. Right, you've got 3 points there, Peter. This may well be tough. Paul, your 3 questions. What is the capital of Tasmania? All right, Hobart it is. What strait separates it from the mainland of Australia?
Tasmanian Strait.
No, it's the Bass Strait. From whom does Tasmania take its name?
From Tasman.
Tasman, 1 point for that. Abel Tasman, Dutch navigator. Your questions, Andrew. Who was Queen of England for only a fortnight? I'll have to tell you it was Lady Jane Grey. In which century?
15th.
16th. Who was Queen for the longest period?
Queen Victoria.
Queen Victoria. Point there. What's the scoring situation?
3 points, 1 point, 1 point.
So, Peter, you step forward to the rostrum. Thank you very much, boys. We'll see you in a moment. You'll be picking from the hamper, because the champion tonight, by the way, will have first pick out of the hamper, and in addition, will have his choice of any 2 tickets he wants for any West End show. Now, the ladies, your question, Catherine, is who wrote The Hound of the Baskervilles?
Conan Doyle.
Conan Doyle, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, 1 point. Who was his most famous character?
Sherlock Holmes.
2 points. Where did this character live?
Watling Street.
No, Baker Street, 2 points. Annette, your questions. Who wrote Alice in Wonderland?
Lewis Carroll.
Yes. What else did he write about an Alice?
Alice through the Looking Glass.
2 points. What was his profession, apart from writing? What was his profession of Lewis Carroll? He was a Don at Oxford, a mathematician. 2 points. Judith, what is the name of the ship represented on a halfpenny? No? The Golden Hind. Whose ship was it?
Drake.
Yes, Sir Francis Drake. What was the original name of this ship? The Pelican. What's the scoring situation?
2 points, 2 points, 1 point.
We've 2 twos.
Yes.
All right, we've got to have another question for Catherine and Annette. And I take out spares here. Listen to these very carefully. When Bill was cycling to town, he met a man, his wife, a boy, and a girl, and a dog. How many more legs than Tom had did he see on his way?
12.
No? What's your answer, Annette?
10.
10 is correct. So you step forward, Annette. Thank you very much, Catherine. Now, gentlemen here, Alan, you're the incoming champion anyway, aren't you? You've got to get your pen and pencil later. When did the First World War begin?
1914.
August 1914, 1 point. Who was Prime Minister then?
Lloyd George.
No, Mr. Asquith. When did the war end?
1918.
1918, another point. All right, John, your question. Who was Queen Victoria's first Prime Minister?
Palmerston.
No, Lord Melbourne. Who served her 4 times in that capacity?
Palmerston.
No, Gladstone. Who was her last Prime Minister?
Palmerston.
No, you didn't win on Palmerston, Lord Salisbury. Robert, you've only got 10 seconds for this. It's one of these seemingly tough questions. I want you to name 3 meanings that the letters PC can stand for in 10 seconds from now.
Police Constable.
1. Time. 1 point. Police constable, privy councillor, postcard. What's the situation?
2 points, no points, 1 point.
2 points. Alan, you step forward. Thank you very much, Robert and John. See you later at the hamper. So now we've got 3 going into it, and Gillian will hand out the envelopes with the questions in them. Take your choice, and you're last up here. Now, the rules here, of course, are that you, instead of, if you get a second cabbage, you're eliminated, unless you're drawing at that stage, all right? So, second cabbage is danger line. You also get a cabbage, of course, if you drop something, and we know you dropped something because we hear that sound. Peter, your first question, in what book, and these questions are quite tough this week, in what book do we come across John Ridd?
Jane Eyre.
No, not Jane Eyre. Does anybody in the theater know? Lorna Doone. So you've got one cabbage. Now let's have Annette's questions. Annette, your first question is, in what book do we come across Sam Weller? No?
No.
Anybody tell her? The Pickwick Papers. So as well as your prizes, Annette, you have to get a cabbage. Now, let's see what Alan has. In what book do we come across Man Friday?
Robinson Crusoe.
Robinson Crusoe. Yes, you are correct. You get your prizes. All right, and now we come across your next question. What is the decimal for the fraction 3/5? The decimal for 3/5.
0.6.
0.6. Yes, you made it. 0.6. All right. And Annette, what is the decimal for the fraction 3/4?
0.75.
0.75. You're all good at decimals so far. And what is the decimal for the fraction 3/8?
0.375.
0.375. Very good on your decimals. Very good. Right. Now, a different one, a date question. In what year was the Battle of Culloden?
Don't know.
No idea?
No idea what's that.
Anybody know? Nobody knows? Well, I'm not surprised. 1746. Right. Your date, it's a cabbage, but cabbage there, but it's still in. In what year did General Wolfe capture Quebec? Anybody know? Great on decimals, bad on dates. 1759. Another cabbage there. What was the year of the Indian Mutiny?
1875.
No. It was not near enough, but it's a good guess. 1857. Right, now let's see what the cabbage situation is. 2 here, 2 there, and you've got 1. Well, now, that I think that means we have a result, doesn't it? No? We go on then to see who gets a third one. Is that it? Right, in which county is Wolverhampton? Somebody tell him? Staffordshire. Cabbage. I'm afraid it will show a result. Your question now is, in which county is Grimsby? Anybody know? Lincolnshire. Yes, quite right. Oh, they are eliminated. Just we don't have to give you, just as a point of interest, in which county is Exeter?
Devon.
Devonshire. So, this boy has done very well. It means that he is the winner and the champion of champions. Now, the fact is, it's very interesting that Alan Whitehead is the outgoing champion, the last one in. So in any event, he gets his Crackerjack pen and pencil. He also has first choice of the hamper, and then everyone who took part anyway also chooses from the hamper, so everyone gets something else. So you needn't tell us now. We'll give you time to make up your mind for first choice. Thank you, Gillian.
Thank you.
And a big congratulations to our champion of champions. Well, now, the gang on this show are always up to something, and this time they've written a book. Very interesting book, and inspired by the recent television showings of The Prisoner of Zenda and Rupert of Henso, they've decided to give you their own Ruritanian romance. The Prisoner of Fenda, or Leslie of Isor. It is the turn of the century. In the kingdom of Fenda, all is not well. The old king has died. His daughter, Princess Pipila Hintonov, is now heiress to the throne. She is persuaded to go to finishing school in England by her cousin, Black Fritz. While she's away, he means to claim the throne. The princess's fiancé, Leslie of Isor, is told of this plot by his friend, Peter von Glasenheim. They both persuade the princess to pretend to leave for England, but in reality to hide in a hunting lodge in Fenda's Black Forest.
Oh, will Leslie and Peter never return? You've been away for days, rallying friends to my cause. I am so lonely, with only my friend Gilana von Koborov to comfort me. I hear horses. I must hide.
Oh, little baby, you know I've been away. Oh, little baby, you know I'm home today. And don't you know that everything's all right? Everything's all right. Everything's all right. Let me hold your hand and be your loving man. Let me hold your hand and be your loving man. Let me hold your hand and be your loving man. Oh, little baby, you always knew I could. Oh, little baby, I always knew I would. And don't you know that everything's all right? Yes, everything's all right. Everything's all right. Let me give you loving like nobody can. Let me give you loving like nobody can. Let me give you loving like nobody can. Everything's all right. Yes.
My faithful ally, staunch and true.
Bottoms up. And the same to you.
But how fares our cause?
Ah, fair Gilliana. Fritz has played himself right into our hands. Yes, indeed. He has spread his rumors that the princess is dead and is claiming the throne. You have but to show yourself to an awaiting people, my dear, and Black Fritz will be exposed for the liar he is.
Then we must ride to the capital.
Ah, yes, but wait. First, we must thank the good, kind man who has taken good care of you.
Oh, then I will take you to him.
Good.
Come.
At last, my dear, we are alone, and you are safe.
Thank you very much for your help. And now I shall still be queen.
But can you still love one who is not of royal blood?
You shall be my consort, you fool. I love you because you're you. I love you because you understand me. In every little thing I try to do. You're always there to lend a helping hand, dear. I love you most of all because you're you. No matter what the world may say about you, my love for you will always see me through. I love you for the way you never doubt me. But most of all, I love you 'cause you're you.
Come, my friend, come. Ha! The faithful hands. Let us ride to the city.
Never. Oh, you fools. I have been in the pay of Black Fritz all the time. And if I'm mistaken of, here he comes.
Aha! We have them cornered. Hans!
Fritz.
And Boomsy Daisy. Let me see how many times you can turn traitor, my dear Hans. Whatever he pays you, I'll double your money.
Done.
Cunning swine, double your money. What is this trick? Who taught you this trick?
Huey Green. Right. Take him back into the chateau.
Oh, but there it's gold. Ha, ha, ha! Everything is fine now.
My friend,
Yes.
it seems a successful day's hunting.
It is.
Personally, I would like to sink.
With an accent like that, you should drown.
No, I mean sink a song.
A hunting song?
Yeah.
A good idea, my dear Count.
Come.
Tra-la-la.
La-la-la.
Twiddly-dee-dee.
Widdly-dee.
Tra-la-la-la.
La-la-la.
Twiddly-dee.
Widdly-dee.
We'll wake up in the morning to the mockingbird trill.
La-la-la.
Tra-la-la.
Widdly-dee-dee.
Twiddly-dee-dee.
La-la-la-la.
Tra-la-la.
Widdly-dee.
Twiddly-dee, you're welcome at the flowers on the mockingbird hill.
When sun in the morning creeps over the hill and singles the roses on my windowsill.
Tra-la-la.
La-la-la.
Twiddly-dee-dee.
Widdly-dee-dee.
Tra-la-la-la.
La-la-la.
Twiddly-dee.
Widdly-dee.
You're welcome at the flowers on mockingbird hill. What is the noise the sailors?
Left my horse outside. We could wait no longer. I brought our army to escort you to the palace. The princess must present herself to the awaiting populace.
Cowboy.
Then let us go.
My queen. Together.
Yes, together.
Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. We may not go far, but sure as a star. Wherever we are, it's together. Wherever I go, I know he goes.
Wherever I go, I know she goes.
No fits, no fights, no feud, and no egos.
Amigos.
Together. Through thick or through thin, all out or all in. And whether it's win, place, or show. With you for me and me for you, we'll marvel through wherever we do together. Wherever we go.
Oh, well, there you are. Well, boys and girls, it's time to say goodbye. I'm sorry that it's goodbye to Crackerjack and that I won't be with it when it comes back.
Eamon, our producer, Johnny Downs, should really be giving this to you, but unfortunately or rather, fortunately for him, because it's his job, he's in the box directing all the shots. But here is a little silver salver that we've all got together to give to you. You'll find all our initials on it, all the regular gang, and in the center, to Eamon, with affection, from Crackerjack.
Well, lovely. That's the sort of nice, unexpected thing that's been happening all over the years in Crackerjack, and I want to say thank you not only to the boys and girls here on the stage whom you know, but to the invisible Mr. Crackerjack, Johnny Downs. Thank you all very much. It's been great fun. Goodbye from all of us for now.
Bye-bye.